dad wasn't the typical coach because most coaches are white and fat.
You know what's funny is my dad looks exactly like Samuel L. Jackson from Coach Carter.
Oh,
Does he really?
He's a little bigger, though.
You think that's why he went into coaching? He's like, man, I look like Coach Carter.
Man, fuck. He was like working steel mills, right?
Yeah,
and then he saw Coach Carter and was like,
we saw Coach Carter together. He was like,
Doug.
son, get your basketball.
Doug, so you started basketball very, very recently.
Yeah.
It's been since the movie Coach Carter.
Yeah.
So you've gotten very good very quickly.
Very quickly. You've had a
I didn't even know what basketball was. Yeah.
My dad was my coach for comedy.
Oh, is that right?
He's my DJ coach.
Your dad. What's your dad's name? You don't have to say. You can make up a name.
Larry.
Larry, the comedy coach.
DJ Larry.
Douggpound.
How did you come across Douggpound as your DJ name? Sorry.
It's Doug.
Douggpound.
Oh, Douggpound. I'm sorry.
Well, it's because there's that group, the Douggpound.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense.
And
Now I know it's Doug.
And then my name's Doug, and then it was the first pun I thought of.
Yeah.
how'd you
It's a
come
good
up with
name,
the
DJ Douggpound, I think.
It is a
I
good
feel
name.
like DJ names are hard to come by now.
At this point,
There's
it's
so
like
many
they're like
names.
.com names. All the
I
good
was in
ones are
Vegas
taken.
2 weeks ago. and I
DJ
saw-
Douggpound, making all the girls' panties rise up into their butt cracks.
Yep, go ahead. Anyhow, Blake, you were saying?
Oh, Vegas 2 weeks ago, and I saw a billboard for DJ Murder.
Jesus.
So where does it stop? Does it stop with like DJ Rape?
DJ Child
Rape.
Molester in the mix.
DJ, turn it up.
This is DJ Murder Rape, Genocide, Racism, yeah, misogyny coming at ya.
DJ Pedophilia.
DJ Pol Pot, DJ Adolf Hitler in the mix.
DJ Holocaust.
DJ
I have to go catch a bus.
What?
Now, all right. So,
Sorry, we got off
so
topic.
you don't. So
That is on topic.
You don't actually have. You don't have a posse. You don't have a. You really don't like what I don't. So, but we talked about this once.
You don't have a
before.
hype man?
All your friends are just like dudes from.
Douggpound.
Are just dudes from that you went to high school and college with.
Yeah, but they got stuff going on in their lives, you know.
Like,
you can't,
they're
like, hire
hanging
a
out with.
friend.
They're hanging out with
I've
other
tried
basketball
to get
players.
them to come out. I'm like, dude, come live with me. They're
Yeah.
like, no, dude, I got a fucking job at Walmart.
Got Bush. Wow. We've got Bush.
They've got Bush. Yeah, man, I've got Bush.
Look, I dream of becoming and I don't dream of being rich and famous. That's not why I'm in the business.
You know that? No, everybody knows that.
No,
Go ahead.
you think that's a joke, but it's not. It's like I'm an artist. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no, but like it's not really about money for me doing comedy.
What do we need rubbers for?
But I do dream about becoming rich enough that I can hire a friend to travel with me all the time just to be my buddy.
Right.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Can I be
you
that
end
friend?
up you
Yeah,
end up
sure.
not respecting that person.
Is that right? Oh, because
Yeah,
they don't have shit
you
going
literally
on.
they
You
have
bought their
nothing.
life.
Yeah, you
And
bought.
then when you stop making money because it happens,
Right.
what do
They
do?
look, it's not going to happen to you, Blake.
Well, not to me, but
But others.
So
There are
artists.
You want to be like
Artists.
Entourage, like Vinny Chase.
No, I don't mean it like I want to be the man. I want people to see my entourage. I mean like I want to be in.
So you just want a
in-
one-man entourage? You want just Turtle?
I just want to be.
it's
You
just-
want a
it's
valet,
fun to
is
be
what
with
you mean.
your friend.
Yeah, that's
It
what
is
I'm
fun to be
saying.
with your friend, but like you said, you run out of money, and then they're like,
Right.
Yo, what are we doing?
It's like they want
Right.
alimony. Like when
Yeah.
you get divorced, like, well, I spent all this time not developing my career goals
Yeah,
while you were playing
yo.
basketball, Blake. You were up there winning dunk championships,
That's-
paying my way.
That's exactly why I don't do it.
Yeah.
To avoid all that, right?
But you'll
there.
get
Yeah.
married eventually. Who could stay away from that
This
flowing
red,
red
flowing
hair?
red. Pretty red.
You guys got a fucking mane.
He doesn't even have he has short hair. That's the funny part.
No. It's a mane. It's a flow. People haven't in the lockout. He's got hair like Jesus, straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
People
I
haven't
wanna-
seen him in a while, but he's got flowing
You
red
know
hair.
about basketball enough, like I to be able to ask the questions that would make this. I want this to be like I want there to be some breaking news.
Oh, you want him to say something like the labor
Controversial.
like the
Something.
labor strike has been cleared up. I had a question. Have you ever shit in your pants while you were working out?
Oh, that's controversial.
Now, are we talking like full shit?
I'm talking about sharding
or just
above.
Oh yeah.
I want to see you and the other girls in the locker room now.
Is that your dad?
Is that your dad?
He called me and my brother girls. It was weird.
And he called your
My
brother
son.
the other girls.
That's his nickname.
Oh, your brother.
We got Pretty Red and
Blake's
the other
brother.
girls.
The other girls. Griffin.
Pretty Red.
Wait, what is your brother's name? So I can.
His name is Taylor
Taylor
Griffin.
Griffin.
I
He
met
has,
him.
he has the same last name as me.
What?
Which is weird.
You
Yeah,
have
that
a
is.
Jewish agent and a brother with the last
Same
last
last
name as
name.
you. Who are you?
And the same dad.
Where are you from? You
Trinidad
Griff
and Tobago.
How about
Oh my God, my first boner!
So have you ever sharded whilst working out?
I don't think full-fledged sharded. There's definitely probably been some stains.
Yeah, right.
Have
I
you?
stay away
That's
from
going to be the name of your memoir, your autobiography.
There's definitely been some stains.
There's definitely been some stains.
And
by
have
Blake
you
Griffin.
ever?
How about
what,
Stains is a good nickname.
Ooh, Blake
Yeah,
Stains
okay.
Griffin.
Stains
Now
Griffin.
everything I say is going to become my
Okay,
name.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. You guys let him
Something's
just talk
gonna
a little.
Guys.
Hey guys, will you let him talk just a little bit without
Absolutely.
the nickname thing?
Go.
Jesus, he's a friend of mine.
Sorry. To me, he's just Blake.
He's just a guy. He's just a guy. Now, so have you ever has anyone ever
Why are
sharded
you-
during a game?
You tell us to
I
be
don't
quiet
know if
so that you
people-
can ask
oh.
him another shark question.
People have. All right, let me tell you a story.
Do people?
Yeah.
people
Oh, wait.
yeah.
This is going to
we
be
got a good story.
This is actually going to be good because people don't realize this. All right. We're playing the Knicks. You were talking about this earlier. And I was walking back. It was a timeout, walking back to a free throw. You know how guys line up on the free throw line?
Yeah.
No.
During free
They-
throws.
they don't,
I
but
know
I
enough
do.
about basketball.
Okay, listeners do too.
Yeah.
And like I had this horrible, horrible gas that whole game, and so I let it go as I was walking back, and I was
Were
literally.
you shooting or no?
No, I wasn't shooting. I was lined up like with two other guys on
There
each
was a bunch of
side.
dudes.
The
Yeah.
other team,
Right.
not my teammates. And I'd line up and I'd look over to one of them, and one of them's like, "Oh my gosh, what?" And I looked at him, and I was so worried that like everybody was gonna catch on. I was like, "Who did that? Oh my!"
You guys,
Are
well,
you
I
serious?
never.
It's like being in an airplane, kind of. You're like, hey, man, I'm surrounded by, how many
Right.
is it? Eight
Have
basketball
anyone
players?
else noted that airplane farts all sort of smell the same?
Do you ever turn the air jet on to like kind of keep it
To-
down?
Oh,
Muted
pointed
down,
at your
yeah.
crotch?
Yeah.
Was that the Mozgov game?
Yeah,
you
that
farted?
was, yeah.
That's so
Hey,
funny.
Blake,
Horrible,
when's the last
horrible
time you
gas.
flew coach?
Well, you flew Southwest, you said, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's less than coach.
I got a question.
That's stagecoach.
So you guys are like flying around constantly, right? Do you have
Right.
a Clippers jet?
We have the NBA has like I don't know how many jets that all the teams basically use,
Are they
unless the team
fitted?
has their own plane.
Are they like fitted for big guys?
Yeah, they are. Like the seats are really nice. It's like a couch.
Oh, that's
basically.
cool.
And you
For the
and
big and
it's-
tall, for Rochester big and tall.
Yeah, you
Outfitted
do all
by
your.
Rochester.
Do you have to
Fitted
go
by
through?
Rochester
Do you have to go
Big.
through the regular TSA security?
No,
or
we
is it-
pull right up.
Yo,
and I get
just
on that
walk
plane.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
For real?
For
You don't have
real.
to go through TSA at all?
I don't know if you guys
well,
can sense
they have
the-
like the people down. And
Oh,
they,
down
like,
there.
They literally like pat you down
Yeah.
and you just walk on.
There's no
Okay, I have a
scan.
real question. I have an actual real talk question. You guys ready for real talk?
I love
Real
real talk.
And I hope this question isn't offensive to you. I don't mean it
That's
in that
okay.
way. Like, as a comic, I sometimes go, I love what I do, but every once in a while I go, is what I'm doing, I mean, I'm just an entertainer. Is what I'm doing adding any value to the world?
I'm just giving people.
I'm just an entertainer.
Well, I mean, do you never feel that way? Like, fuck, is this worth anything? Is
No,
this
I'm one of
adding
the. I
value
like trick myself into thinking that I'm doing like important work.
Well, that's
Not
how I
important
do,
work,
too.
but like, look, man, your act is about something. It's substantive.
Right, or you go, you know what? Giving people laughter is giving them joy. In the same way, the basketball, making people happy and having them. But
Right.
do you ever have? You're a star in the NBA. Do you ever have feelings of
Look,
what's
just look at him as a guy. Would you?
He's-
It's
you're just Blake
You're
in the
talking to
NBA.
Blake here. You're talking to Blake.
Blake?
Pretty red.
Pretty red.
Pretty red. Look at me. No, but I'm sorry. Do you?
pretty red.
Pretty red. Look.
Will you look at me?
I'm sorry.
But no, do you ever have a feeling like, fuck, man, is this valuable? What I'm doing in the universe ever?
Yeah, sometimes I want to like just quit and be an entertainer.
No, you strike me as a kind of. If anyone
You are
was gonna,
entertaining. He's
if
funny, you're right.
Like I told you, he was funny.
Neal said you were funny, and you are. You're
Thanks,
good, man.
Neal. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I'm
true.
trying to blow you up in the comedy biz.
Right.
I really am. I'm trying to get him. I'm sending a lot of texts out.
Has a comedian ever had the crazy idea to go on a stand-up a basketball player ever had the wild idea to go on a
Not
stand-up
since this
comedy
summer.
tour?
Yes, they did.
This last summer.
Not since
The
this
Ron
summer or
Artest
last.
comedy tour.
The
Oh,
Ron
my
Artest
gosh.
comedy.
Meta World Peace comedy tour.
Oh,
That's
my
what
bad.
it's
Yeah,
named.
you're right.
Did-
no, but I mean, that's a real question though to you? You can lob it back if you don't want to.
Yeah. All right.
The
You don't have to answer it.
Wait, what was the question?
I think you kind of answered it already.
Yeah, you did. You're right. We'll move on.
Wait.
no,
what-
but
oh,
no,
oh,
yeah,
Phil,
but if
you know,
anyone
some-
thinks basketball is
I'm
like
sorry.
sort of absurd, I would think it to you. You don't seem to take it. You take it serious. What I find talking to these guys is off the court.
Could you not call them these guys?
No, because I
It's
talked
just-
to him and I talked to Kevin Love. Who's
Can you call
also
them the other girls, please?
Blake 182.
Blake 182
and the other girls.
Easy Blake Oven. and
Easy Blake.
Easy
Oven.
Blake Oven.
Blake
I
you
thought
off.
of that
Oh,
one. I
Blake
did
you off
not-
something proper.
I
I'm about to Blake you off something
Oh
proper.
my, that's awful. That sounds like something Stuart Scott would say.
Stop.
in Sports
Stop.
Shaking Blake.
Blake it down.
All right, now, but what I find is on the court, I've never seen you smile, but yet, like, you come off as so stoic and like sort of like just an athlete and like a stupid guy, and then off the court, no, you do. No. When I first saw you on dude, the first time I heard you talk, I was like, oh, but even now, this will be revelatory for people to hear you talk, because no one knows how. Like, even that video game commercial you did with the tiger was funny.
Oh, no,
but it
that's
was
the
you
Bears.
didn't talk that much.
You were with the Bears. The Lions and Tigers, Bears.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
guys.
do you have handlers telling you like, okay, this is your image?
Not so much. I create
Did
my
you have
own
to get
image.
any? Did you have to,
Oh,
you
shit.
didn't get
That
any?
was gangster.
But I mean, did you have to?
Hey, bitch. I create my own image. No, go ahead, Doug.
Well,
Sorry.
so you didn't have to get permission to come here and do this, like.
No, I didn't, to be honest.
Don't you kind of wish they had though?
Hey,
Right?
kind of.
Blake, will you ask Doug for permission to come here?
Yo, DJ Douggpound. Yo, can I come to the podcast?
Hold on to your diapers.
Okay, I think
Okay,
that's
so
Sharding.
Sounds like a-
Back to
No.
sharding.
because I just sharded.
No, we were on something else.
No, we were talking about you seem. I guess you guys can't really smile that much.
Oh yeah.
Like-
how am I going to be funny in a basketball game?
Right.
I don't know. Well, that's the other thing. As a comic,
Dennis Rodman, I
if you're
guess?
bombing,
Did he do that?
No, he was aggravating. But no, if you're bombing, you can, as a comic, you just sort of say, we're bombing. Have you ever been in a huddle and the coach is like, guys, we can still come back, and you want to go, no, we can't. We're down by 23 points,
Right,
and there's
that's
7
funny.
minutes left. It would take, have you looked at our fucking team? We can't come
Do you
back.
see who we're playing?
That would be the
Yeah,
worst.
like-
You're the worst coach ever.
Yeah.
You could legally change your name to Blake 182, and then it could be on the back of your jersey. Then you could be funny.
Right.
Oh, like
the whole
that
game.
guy's got a sense of humor.
Oh, that
Yeah,
guy's
yeah,
got a
yeah.
real.
Honey, I like him. Let's get season tickets.
Well, how does it go? The Harlem Globetrotters. It's Blake 182.
Yeah, I guess you could, but that's the thing is you can't. I guess you can't really. I mean, you can fart on the court. That's funny.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
no,
funny.
But not that many people would hear it.
Right.
Maybe like 1 or 2 rows.
Man,
and
that
then
is so heartbreakingly lonely, Blake.
Right.
You can fart on the court. Yeah, I'm an NBA star, sure. But if
can
I
fart
fart
on
on the court,
Who's
not
gonna
that many
laugh?
people hear it.
No one's gonna know.
There. Everyone's just gonna look at me and judge me.
I could do it when I'm.
That's
I
our
could do it
last
when I'm checking in. They got the microphone.
Oh yeah,
right
you
there.
can do. Yeah, you could do a funny.
I could do like a funny pregame routine, and that's
Yeah,
about
you should
it.
do a funny pregame routine.
And then people would be like, "This asshole! I paid good money.
I
He's
feel
making
like
jokes."
You could during the dunk contest find a way to be funny.
Yeah, but then
He
people
did a
would
funny.
Get,
I mean, like
people
what
would
he
get
did
mad.
wasn't
They would.
funny.
Oh, you disrespecting the game?
People would get
Kind
mad.
of a
He
thing.
did you see what he did in the dunk contest?
No, man. No.
People
I've never
didn't.
seen
People didn't
anything.
really get that.
People,
either.
all right, so he did. Tell Moshe what you
So
did.
in the dunk contest for my final dunk, so guys are bringing out all this stuff. Like guys bring out like 3 basketball goals and they dunk on all of them. They they do a whole bunch
They
of
soup
crazy
it
stuff.
up. One
Sure.
guy put on a
So-
Superman cape. Another like.
Yeah. So I brought out a car.
Okay.
They drove it on the court. I brought a choir out.
A black car?
Compton.
A choir?
Not. It wasn't
Choir.
his car.
A black choir?
It wasn't. Yeah, a black choir.
It was
a
a
black
black choir.
choir and a white car.
Okay. To balance.
Yeah, it was a Kia.
It's like a black and white cookie.
So basically, it was like, okay, this is so stupid that like.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump. You were like You were not mocking it, but
Not
sort of
really
like
mocking the process,
deconstructing that. Like this is
that,
how
like-
far we've come.
And I won.
Yeah, and he won.
Right.
That's the thing. He was kind
So
of
I
parodying
kind of
it.
proved my point a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
If you just do something crazy, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
you trying to
But
do something
also at the
crazy, Doug?
same time, people were like, "Dude, that was the weakest dunk ever."
Oh yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
And so
Barkley
but
said it was a weak dunk.
No, not Barkley. Did Barkley? He
Barkley
might have.
did on
Okay.
the air right after it
Barkley
happened. And then
he
and
can say that?
a guy named Sean Kemp
Yeah.
said, "What did he say?"
He said,
That's what he said.
It was the worst dunk he's ever seen in a dunk contest.
Whoa.
So I YouTubed Sean Kemp,
Right.
his dunk contest, and well,
Say it, man.
I mean, I don't
Get
know.
real. Real talk, son.
Can I get real?
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yo, DJ
Hey, bitch.
Douggpound.
What is the problem?
Can I get
Yeah,
real?
talk about it. What is the problem?
He did the exact same dunk I did, except he jumped 2 feet out and didn't jump over a car in the dunk contest.
So you would say
He brought the choir?
No, he didn't.
He had a white choir, and
He had a white car and jumped over a black car.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Can you?
stupid.
There was one guy that blew out a birthday cake or something, right?
He put a cupcake on top of the rim
cupcake.
and went up and.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that was a good dunk, but he wasn't famous enough. Who was it? DeMar DeRozan or some shit?
No, that was like 4 years ago. It was a dude named Gerald Green.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
GG.
GG. Yeah.
Oh, good old GG. GG.
Hey,
Allen?
can we get some nicknames for him?
Oh,
I'm gonna need
Gerald
5
Green.
nicknames in 25 seconds.
Gerald
Cupcake
Anyhow.
Green.
Gerald Smokeda Green.
How about Pretty Green?
Yes.
You have
Yeah.
a very keen and focused
Are you
mind.
having sex?
Yeah.
What are you so angry about?
Well, it's GG.
yeah,
it's
Sean
GG and
Kemp.
Sean Kemp talking shit.
Sean Kemp has 9 kids, and
Does he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. So next dunk contest, I'm gonna ask Sean Kemp if I can jump over all 9 of his kids, and if I do,
Well, that
he better
begs the
he
question.
better go on a radio show and say, "Yo, that was the
Yo,
best."
I
dunk
gotta
I
give
did."
Russ
I don't even
respect.
know all them kids, but that dunk was
Honestly,
Yeah,
tight.
no, that's what
he
I was
kicked little baby Timmy on the when he came down, but still, it was pretty dope.
I was wondering where Lisa was, so it was good to see her on TNT at the dunk contest.
Succulent.
Say the word succulent.
Say succulent.
It's an odd choice.
Sean,
Kemp.
listen.
All right, now,
Succulent.
I would love to run some dunk ideas past you.
I love this.
Like,
Dude, this guy
Yeah.
came prepared.
I did
Yeah,
not.
he really
no, I
did.
did not prepare any of those, but thinking.
Okay,
on it,
some
like,
dunk ideas.
yeah.
Let's do it.
If you want me to be,
We'll all
we could all come up.
We'll all
with some
pitch
ideas.
3 dunk ideas to you and see which ones are the
I
best.
have some. Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I'm thinking like the whole audience has to.
Are they called an audience?
I believe
or
it's
a crowd?
crowd.
Crowd. Okay.
The audience.
The whole crowd.
The
has-
seat
has to
people. I
close-
call them the seat people.
They all have to close their eyes
Okay.
and turn all the lights off.
sick.
That's funny.
Turn all the lights off. And it's just like an audio. It's like an audio
dunk.
experience.
Right, like a podcast.
You
dunk.
hear the dunk,
He's warming up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's heating up. That's what it is. Yeah.
but then you hear this.
Oh yeah, just a
Everyone's
silence.
completely
silence, and then this.
Oh, and then you have a
Lights
choir.
come on.
Hey Blake, here's a question. And then you play the NFL theme.
And then you scream, "Open your eyes!" And Blake's not even there anymore.
Right.
It's just Blink
Smoke.
182.
Yeah, it's
Blake.
actually Blink 182. Hey Blake, what was your first concert?
Wait a minute. What
First
happened to the
concert
dunk?
I
All
ever
right, go
went
ahead.
to? Honestly,
Yeah.
Nah, make some shit up.
Kanye West.
Was it really?
Whoa.
Actually, my first one. I didn't
You
go
were
to many
old then.
concerts.
Oh,
yeah.
are you young right now?
Well, I'm 22 right now.
Oh, you young.
Oh, you fresh
you
you a baby.
Oh, you ain't nothing but a
Oh.
young buck.
I love me some.
All right.
Yeah, so
Hootie.
I was probably like,
On his first tour.
oh no, I'm sorry.
I like
God,
it.
That's it. Okay, first
like it.
concert.
You're not 22.
Yeah.
First concert. Ready?
I'm 34.
No, damn.
Ah, my bad.
First concert.
Yeah.
Creed.
Oh God.
Hey,
That is
that's one of their.
Who
songs,
is that for
isn't it?
real?
Disturbed.
Oh, okay.
With a
Shout out.
apostrophe B.
And I would appreciate it if you guys don't talk shit about Disturbed because I'm actually sponsored by Disturbed. And if you want some of their CDs, you can get them anywhere in the metro area.
Yeah, nice.
They're available.
But that's a good. Thanks for asking me. My first. Did you have good seats?
No, absolutely not. I grew up very, very poor.
Oh, jeez.
you did?
Yeah,
I did too, man.
Yeah.
Were you really, really poor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you for real?
My dad was a high school teacher.
Oh, he had a job? Welfare.
Yeah, but wasn't he like selling access to you guys, to his sons?
Not until
Selling access?
Not until late in
not
Oklahoma.
until ninth, eighth grade year.
My first concert was. Weren't you also homeschooled?
Yeah.
Was that because you were so poor?
Yeah, we couldn't go to school.
You couldn't afford public school? That is poor.
You are so poor.
That's actually funny.
Look
you,
at
you-
this.
Your
You
mom
know-
she couldn't afford to send you to public school. We just wrote a your mama joke. God damn.
Yeah,
this
we
is good.
did. That's a good mama joke.
Is your dad like? Is he rich now though? Did he get a piece?
He's
Oh,
he
grab
get
the
a
mic.
piece?
I broke him off some.
Nice.
I broke him off a little something.
Did you actually? Do you get them a house?
Now my
or anything?
mom pimps an
Yeah.
act with minks on the back.
Did you?
I,
What did you
I
get?
paid
them?
off their house.
That's nice.
Great. So
Got
that
him a
was
car.
like
In Oklahoma, though, to be
that
fair, it
was-
was in
yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
was
that
so-
impressive.
14 grand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Are they
And then-
sponsored? Is your dad? Who's your
saying
dad?
that's
actually accurate?
That's about right.
But that was a big deal for them.
That's funny.
They're
They're like, how are we going to do this? I was like,
All right, it's fine.
don't worry
Here,
about it.
That's
this
funny.
is my per diem.
Yeah, that's.
What do
really
you guys
funny.
get per diem, by the way?
We get how much?
Oh yeah,
NBA
exactly.
players?
How much do you make per year? I'm just
No.
kidding.
They get
That's a
per-
joke. I'm
Not only
joking.
do they get their salary, when they go on road trips, they get per diem. When
Why
they
do you
get
get a per diem? Do you want? This is going to make you extremely mad.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single.
But
Go.
honestly, it kind of makes me mad.
Well,
too.
I'm happy that you grew up poor though, so now it makes me feel like
Right.
it's you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
No, yeah.
How much do you get a day?
$120 a day.
it's so weird.
And they give you it in an envelope at the beginning of the flight, right?
And all ones for the strip club.
no way.
Do you guys get to party?
Yeah, they party.
After, I mean, like after the game, do you have? Are the coaches like
After
"Nope,
the game,
nope, boys, you got to get some sleep tonight. We got another game tomorrow. Or
And no
you,
jerking off because that takes away your chi
or
energy.
can you go out to Thunder Down Under or whatever?
Wherever you guys would go.
The male strip club.
Yeah, Thunder Down Under.
Yeah, we don't play in Vegas.
Guy.
We
the
most
Thunder Down
most of
Under.
the time we fly out of the city. We play in that night. There's
Right.
only like probably 4 times that we stay over that
Oh,
night.
so you just fly straight back?
So
right
we
after the
fly.
game?
Well, if
So
it's a
then you
road
guys-
trip, we'll fly like Minnesota to like New York, to
Oh,
New
I
York
see.
to like Cleveland. God,
Oh God.
Then you should
play
like.
there and then leave.
Oh, is Cleveland a bad place to play?
have you ever been to Cleveland?
I have been to Cleveland. Yeah. I don't want to brag. I know that you were playing basketball, but I was playing Hilarities, the comedy club.
I was playing.
Which is the Quickens Loan Center of.
Yeah.
Moshe, do you get to go party after your set?
I do. Actually,
Yeah.
that night
You go to Thunder Down
I
Under?
won't talk about because we did. So
Yeah, we did too many sex.
We
things
did. Yeah, we
last
talked
time.
about sex too much in the last podcast.
Oh,
We're
really?
excited
Crazy.
to cheat back a little bit.
I just need to ask a question though
Yeah.
about comedians.
Yeah.
Do you ever like take a girl back after like you see her in the show and you say something like you're like
No. Neal, nope.
Yeah.
No. Never.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I don't know about Moshe.
Yeah,
I figured that. I
everybody
figured
has.
that has to be like the easiest thing ever. Like
It's actually not.
she can't.
The easiest
you know
thing
what I
ever is
found, though?
actually being a basketball
Yeah, no,
player.
you
in
guys-
the
listen.
NBA.
This
When
girl
they-
came
let the
to
man
hear you
talk.
be funny,
Right.
and you were
but,
funny, and you're like, hey,
Yeah. No, I agree. You know what happened to me I was on the road for a couple weeks. I was finding a lot of girls who wanted me to flirt with them, and then about an hour and a half in, they would tell me they had a boyfriend.
Oh,
And it was one of those things where it's like, yo, you gotta not waste my time. Like they want. That's the thing where girls want male attention, where I just want like
Why don't
a
you
girl.
ask? What I do is I just
I was
ask them that that's the first question.
do it.
Like, hey, I like
Do you
your
party?
set.
Hey, I like your set.
Do you have a girl? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
What about a husband?
Yeah, I have one of those too.
Okay, well, does he mind if you're flirting with me all night and staying in?
I feel awkward.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
move
just
along.
wanted to laugh.
Yeah. Well,
Doug,
that's
Doug, have you ever brought someone home after a show?
If I don't get a blowjob after every show,
You get sick.
I get in a fight and I end up in jail.
you get
Whoa,
migraines, right?
Does it matter who
I
it's
just
from?
I get raped in jail. I have to. Something's going in
I'm
a hole.
not. I'm not posing a question.
Wait, but Blake, I thought that basketball players like get lots of girls. How do you get girls if you leave that same night?
Well, we fly in the night before, so normally
Oh,
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Yeah.
that.
No, you can talk about it, but
Can you take a girl on a flight?
Only if it's like your main squeeze.
Can you
Right.
really take
Oh,
girls on road
interesting.
trips? You can't take.
You can take.
Can you really?
Well, you can, like guys take their wives sometimes.
Do they? Just to like a
Has-
regular game.
You don't have
Right.
to
Like-
name names, but is anyone like
Farted.
flying around like know
No.
Mile High Club style, like bringing a
No,
girl
no,
out?
no.
can you? No,
not
can
like
you?
that,
Can
not
you?
like that. Coaches will allow like wives and like serious girlfriends, I guess. Sometimes
But
to fly.
they give a pretty rigorous Q&A about how serious you are with the girl, right?
Right. Yeah,
Like, so what have you met her parents?
What's her middle name?
So what is your
What's her
what are your
middle
what are
name?
your intentions?
Do you realize that this is a big problem?
Dr. Phil is your coach.
That's the third question.
That's yeah. So you guys, they get to the city the night before, and a lot of you. I guess there's so many questions that I want to ask. That
Do you do
that are-
sightseeing? Do you go like?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do you do sightseeing?
No, not at all.
Does the team go together, like to the museums and?
Do you ever go to Chili's? Do you ever go to Chili's together? Or like Chevy's and do the Mexican birthday thing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Blake, the under Griffin taker.
The Underblaker.
Now, so all right, so your first concert was Creed.
God,
Back to
Crazy,
that.
man. Are you a Creed fan? Be real.
No.
Do guys?
Why
can
did you go there?
Cool at the time.
You were into him.
Yeah, dude.
Did you grow up listening to hip hop or rock?
Everything.
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 Did you have mostly white friends or black friends growing up?
Everything.
Everything, friends?
Everything, friends.
Yeah.
Did you get beat up
there's
after
not that many
homeschool
Jewish
a lot?
people in Oklahoma.
Oh, so you didn't have any Jewish friends, is what you're saying?
To be honest,
You know what I mean?
You
No
know
one
what I mean? You know what I mean?
No one of your parents were so poor
You know what I mean?
because there were no Jewish people.
I get
who
it.
had
I get
money.
it.
Did
No, I got the
everybody
joke.
understand
we
it?
were
Does
really
everyone,
bad with money.
14 grand. It's fun.
Isn't that crazy? I was a Jew on welfare.
You know what I mean?
How did that
Very
happen?
rare. Very rare.
How?
Is that even allowed?
Oh, you know, both of his
We got
parents are actually deaf.
Yeah, that's
and
how it
not like they're
Both
dope.
your parents are?
Yeah, my parents are deaf, so that's really what it was. It was like, I mean, first of all, there's a lot of poor Jews in the world, but we'll drop that. But
Right.
it's just very difficult.
Nobody believes that. I've had this argument before.
I know it's just true.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody
it's straight up
believes it.
true. But regardless of that, yeah, there are a lot of rich Jews in the world too. But yeah, my parents were deaf, so
Nobody believes that.
And that my parents were deaf, but so my mom was like a single mom, and she had a hard time getting work because she's deaf.
I'm not
Always made that noise every time she went in on a job interview.
But she didn't
probably
know
why
it.
she didn't get many jobs.
Now, all right, so you were poor. Okay, now if we were going to – we need to devise a plan if we were going to beat Blake up.
Oh, beat up Blake.
Oh,
yeah,
Right,
let's
the beat
play
up
a
Blake
game
hour.
called Beat Up Blake.
I had a game we were going to play too, but I don't think we'll have time.
No,
for
we'll
it.
have plenty. We can do – I'm open to a two-parter. You know that.
Uh-huh.
All right, so what I would do is I would throw something at you like a gypsy.
Right.
Like I would
Like a
throw-
powder.
Like
Oh, no.
some sort of
a gypsy powder.
Gypsy powder.
Yeah, I would throw some sort of powder in your face,
Right.
and then I would immediately bite your love handle.
He doesn't have love handles. He works out 4 hours a
Oh,
day.
You think I have love handles?
I once bit my brother's love handle, and he got my brother
once
Tommy.
bit your brother.
I was like 10.
Well, I guess that's not
hello.
too early to start having incest.
When did he have a love handle?
I don't know. He was 20. My brothers are way older than me.
Whoa, super old.
So I bit his love handle, and it seemed like it really hurt him.
Whoa.
So that's what I
That
would
does
do to
sound
you.
painful, actually.
You would. What would you do to that?
If you bit my love handle?
Yeah.
I would probably punch your face while I was biting my love handle.
He would
I was
punch-
very
but- yeah,
close.
but
to be
It was
honest,
just a swing
would
of
you
the
Blake,
Well,
that
then you
is
would just
so
donkey-
pedestrian. That is so typical.
He's Donkey Kong.
Oh, you
He's
would
not
punch him
even-
in the face.
He's
you're
not
gonna punch him in the face. How hacky.
First of all,
I
my
would bite
face,
you in the back
can
of the knee.
barely,
There you go.
You can barely see my face.
You would
'cause
probably
it's
simply walk
so
away.
deep.
And you would just eventually fall off.
He's like, why is this garden
What is
gnome
this?
biting my love handle?
Oh, there was something there. Oh, was there something on my
I
shirt?
would. All right, but here's the thing. While you're batting me away, here comes Moshe, and what are you gonna do?
Oh, I would just start screaming.
You fucking jocks.
That's it. I was just screaming that.
You just hurt his feelings.
You fucking jocks.
No, but that's what I was going to say. While Neal's biting you, I would try real hard to assess what things people probably made fun of you about when you were young and start screaming those at you.
Like mentally breaking me down.
Yeah, like
What
you're getting
did
bit.
people
You're getting
make fun of you
You're
about?
getting bit in the
When I
love
was young?
handle, and I'm
Yeah.
screaming like, "You red-haired, tall, lanky motherfucker! You know what I mean?
You poor ass.
You're poor.
Parents
Your
can't
mama's
afford to
white.
pay off
Your
their
daddy's
house.
black. You're called the other girls by. I'm just going for all of them.
That's why
I'm
your
trying to
daddy
break you
looked
down.
like Coach Carter, motherfucker.
He looked like Coach Carter. That movie hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
that's what I
So
would do.
you would mock him.
I would try to break.
So
And I have
far,
a
so far
question.
we have
Bite the
biting
love handle. Your thing. You're trying to jock. You're trying to
Childhood.
bop me away.
Right.
He's hitting with childhood insults. With the worst of. Give me the worst 3 childhood insults.
Look like a monkey.
I wouldn't do that because I'd be racist and I'd be afraid that you'd hurt me.
That didn't stop the good people of Oklahoma. Go
This
ahead.
was before he
I'm
was
betting it was
sweethearts.
white people.
I'm assuming you weren't 6'10" when you were
No,
a kid.
I was young as a kid. I mean, I was.
You were, yeah, as a kid. Do we
As
have
a
that?
kid, I was young.
We have a lot in common, as I said, Blake.
No, I was very tall, lanky, skinny as a kid.
Oh, so lanky was I hit
Lanky
it. Right.
was you hit that. That was probably the only one you hit though.
Yeah, okay.
Except for both my parents.
Yeah.
Did they make fun of you about having interracial parents?
Occasionally, I got
Yeah.
called trail mix a couple times, which I love trail mix.
Yeah, I don't mind
so
that. That's great.
Jokes on
Because
them.
it's, you know what it is?
That actually
It's-
sounds like a kid saying that. You know what? I love trail mix.
yeah.
Joke's
So,
on you.
yeah. So great, you guys.
Call me that all
Yeah,
you want.
I am trail mix because I'm sensible and I'm good to bring along to places. 'cause you
and
never
kind
know.
of sweet.
I remember my brother once told that he had this joke that he would do, but the first time he did it, he always said I was adopted. He would tell me
Your brother's a comedian too?
no,
Where
but
does
he's a
what
rabbi.
team? Is he in fa-
Jews. They're
Is he a
Jews.
rabbi?
My brother's a rabbi. Yeah.
God, you're
so
such a
so my
crazy
brother
mix.
he told me that I was adopted when I was a kid. He would always tell me that you were adopted. And one time he said it in front of my dad. He's like, "You're adopted," and I go, "If I'm adopted, then." Where are the adoption papers? And no, but it's not that great of a comeback. But I remember my dad said, he's got a point there. And I was so filled with joy that I had won. I kept saying, where are the adoption papers?
What are you,
for like
Donald
10
Trump?
minutes. I just kept, where are the adoption papers? Where are the adoption papers?
Like to yourself.
No.
Hey, Moshe, what do you want to eat? I don't know, Dad. Where are the adoption papers?
And Dad's like, it's not working anymore.
That's awesome.
So, okay, I'm trying to break it down mentally.
I'm
Biting.
deep into your love handle.
DJ Douggpound is
Douggpound,
throwing
what
out
do you
sound
got?
clips.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna ride the ropes, man. Wait it out.
You're just gonna wait. So you
ride
don't
the
wanna,
ropes.
Absolutely silence.
You're not
You
going to
don't-
help us?
We're
trying to beat up Blake Griffin.
He took your mixing board. We're trying to get your
We're
mixing
trying to
board
beat
back.
up NBA star Blake Griffin,
who
for
stole
some
your
inane
mixing board
reason.
and stick it in his big black car.
Okay, I'd go at him
Oh,
like
I thought you were going to go.
No, I know what you
I'll be
thought I was
taking
doing.
down. I'll be taking down like an AT-AT Imperial Walker. You know,
Oh,
you know what I mean.
You're
I
riding
get
in a
low
s-
in, get
yeah.
around the ankles with,
oh, great
with
idea.
a circle around.
You know what he's saying?
Like a little devil.
You
One
know,
of
in
those-
the Empire
Star
Strikes
Wars
Back.
when they're taking down those big walkers.
and they're going,
okay.
they're circling around with
Oh,
a wire.
yeah.
So
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
running around you with a wire,
Right.
With this
Microphone
this-
cord.
this
While
RCA cable.
while definitely
About 30 feet.
avoiding Neal, who's right. Who's,
Yeah.
who's,
I,
who's
no,
right
at that
latched
point,
on.
I will lift my legs up onto Blake's leg,
but spin around.
so that
No,
so that
I can go through the opening between your body and Blake's body. I'm just going around his
right.
legs.
And Neal spins around like upside down.
yeah, he's
still
inside.
attached by your love handle.
Actually, I'm
By
gonna
now,
need some
he's
kind of
gotten to the
warning.
bone.
And I'm
Give
just
me-
screaming, like it, like it.
also, also, I'm running by some other nicknames past him. Just to
Yeah,
down a little
break
bit.
him down a little.
No,
No, I don't want.
my hair's not red.
I don't want to be called Mr. Sports. What if you were called just Mr. Sports?
That's
Mr.
funny.
Sports. That's a
Mr.
really good
Dumb
nickname.
Chuck.
And that is how we beat up Blake Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so that's how we beat up Blake Griffin.
And I think that might be an organic place for us to stop part one.
Part one. That is the
Of
end
our
of part
Blake
one
Griffin.
of the Blake
Are
Griffin
we doing two
interview.
parts
So-
on this
Yeah,
one?
Yeah, so
because
let's
I
do a
told you
two-parter.
this fucking guy can deliver.
So let me just say real quick
Yeah.
that in closing this episode that you can email us at emailthechamps@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us. You can get in touch with me at Moshe Kasher on Twitter. DJ Douggpound
At
is
Douggpound on Twitter.
at Douggpound.
At Neal
two
Brennan.
Gs.
At Neal Brennan.
NEAL.
Blake,
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, just don't.
thank you guys so much for listening, and we have been the champs, ladies and gentlemen.